are you tonight?
I'm fine. I'm happy to be in your class, my favorite class.
Good, good. I'm glad you're here. I made sure to include this class especially for you. I meant to do it earlier in the week, but at least Friday isn't too late. Better late than never, I always say. And Hogan, hello.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you again.
Good, good, good. Good to see you again as well. Welcome to class. We will get started in just a moment. There should be a few more people joining us. Let's see. Adela, hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you today?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay. So this is a pronunciation class. I call it Friends Pronunciation Through Acting. And the idea behind this class is to improve pronunciation by acting. So we'll be working on areas of pronunciation such as stress and rhythm, intonation, special emphasis. And you'll also probably learn some new vocabulary or slang along the way as well. But the main focus is pronunciation and sounding more native-like. And we'll do that by first watching a short clip from the TV show Friends. Let's see. A few more people joining me. Asma, hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Good, good, good. Glad you're here. And F.A., hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. You?
I'm fine, thank you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
And Vasco Omar.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, but I live in Panama.
Okay, okay. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to class.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. And Jose, hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking.
Good, good. All right. So I'm very happy we have lots of people here. This will be a fun class, and you will leave with a better idea of American pronunciation. All right, let's see. Has everyone here heard of the show Friends before?
Yeah.
Pretty big show, pretty famous worldwide. I'm going to share my screen. And even if you haven't seen it, or if you're not a fan, maybe you've heard of it. This was a very popular TV show in the 90s. 6 adult friends living in New York and their misadventures. So we'll be watching clips from this show. The clips are about 1 to 2 minutes long. And then we'll be acting it out using a script. I'll share this script as well in a moment. But to get started, we're going to read just a little bit of background about this episode. There are 6 characters. From the left here, we have Phoebe, Joey, Monica, Ross, Rachel, and Chandler. Those are our 6 main characters. And here is kind of the background of this episode. Let's see. Anna, would you read this part for us? Just the first part here.
Yes. Ross, upset about it being the anniversary of his first time with Carol, goes to a hockey game with Chandler and Joe and gets a puck in the face. They end up at the hospital where Ross reveals that Carol is the only woman he's ever been intimate with.
Great, thank you. Excellent. The rest of this really doesn't matter for us, but this is what's happening. So our main character, Ross, Carol is his ex-wife, who is now a lesbian. Okay, so, all right, that's kind of the background. Any questions so far?
What is PUCK, P-U-C-K?
Ah, great. Yes, you will see this in the video, but a puck is, in the game hockey, it's the black disc
Oh, okay.
that they push on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Great question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, any other questions? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch the clip together. But before we watch, I'm just going to tell you your parts. All right, for this first clip, we're going to have 4 characters. Ross, Chandler, Joey, and then there's a receptionist, a nurse. So we're going to split, we have 8 people, 4 parts. This is perfect. So I'm going to assign parts and then we'll watch. Then we'll practice before we perform. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of randomly assign for this time. So group 1, Adela, Ana Carolina, Asma, and Efe. You 4 are group 1. Adela, you are Ross. Ana, you are Chandler. Asma, you are, who's next? Joey. And Efe, you are the receptionist. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, group 2, Greg, Hogan, Jose, Vasco Omar. You 4 are group 2. Greg, you are Ross. Hogan, you are Chandler. Jose, you are Joey. And Vasco Omar, you are the receptionist. Don't worry too much if you didn't catch that. I'll remember. We're going to watch the clip. So open the YouTube app on the left side of the Hangout where the apps are. We need to open the YouTube app. Everyone open the YouTube app and I'll put the video in. And we will watch together. Does everyone have the YouTube app open?
Yes.
Okay. It's on the left side. It's the red YouTube. So Vasco Omar. On the left where the chats are, you might have to click on the more, the 3 dots for more. You should see a YouTube symbol there. I haven't shared the document yet, so we don't have that. First, we're just going to watch the video. I will share the document after the video. But for now, everyone just open that YouTube app. Here we go. All right. Okay. Was everyone able to view that? I hope.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we saw him get hit with the puck. This first scene, and then go to the hospital. The receptionist is quite rude. All right. So our next step, we're gonna do what I call a dry read. So this is where you will read through your lines just to get the feel of it. After that, I'll give some tips, and then we'll perform. So group 1, get ready. You're going to go first. Group 1, Adela, Anna, Asma, Efe. Adela, you are Ross. Anna, you are Chandler. Asma, you are Joey. So you'll say shoot, 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 and then you have a line down here as well. And Efe, you are the receptionist, the angry receptionist. All right, so are you 4 ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Lights, camera, action.
Get him, get him, get him, get yes, not allow him now, are Japan.
See, buddy, that's all you need. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks.
Pass it, pass it.
He's open.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Hey, look, we're on the TV thing. Excuse me. Listen. It's...
It says to call this number if you are not completely satisfied. With this candy bar, well, I'm not completely satisfied.
Listen, it's kind of an emergency. Well, I guess you know that. Or would be in the predicament room.
Hold on. Fill these out. Sit over there.
Look, I don't want to make any trouble, okay, but I'm in a lot of pain here. Sign, my face is dented.
Well, you'll have to wait your turn.
Well, how long do you think it will be?
Any minute now.
Hey, this. Hey.
Scene. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Group 1. Great. And sorry for my mistake. I made a mistake through there. You kept on going. Good work. Good. So we're going to let Group 2 have their turn, and then I'll give some feedback regarding the lines, and then we'll all perform one more time. So Group 2, you're going to do the same thing. Greg, you are Ross. Hogan, you are Chandler. Jose, you are Joey. And Bosco Omar, you are the receptionist. Okay? All right, let's give it a try. I'll zoom in a little bit too. Lights, camera, action. Greg. Uh-oh. Hello?
I'm waiting for him.
Okay, you can hear me though, right? Okay,
Yes.
I was afraid. I get afraid that I get kicked off. Let's see, something changed. Asma left. Greg, are you there? Hogan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're there. Jose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I think Greg must be having a problem. Maybe a connection problem.
Do you hear me?
Oh, there you are. Now I do.
Okay.
All right, let's try again. Here we go. Lights, camera, action.
Get him, get him, get him, get. Yes, no bluffing now. Aria, pal.
See, buddy, that's all need. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks.
Pass it, pass it.
He's open.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Shoot.
Hey, look, we are on that TV thing. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
It says to call this number is not completely satisfied with the Candice bar. Well, I'm not completely satisfied.
Listen, it's kind of an emergency. Well, I guess you know that. Or we'd be in the predicament room.
Hold on, figure this out. Sit over there.
Uh-oh, Greg?
Sorry, because I was disconnected. Look,
Oh, no worries.
okay, look, I don't want to make any trouble, okay? But I'm in a lot of pain here, alright? My face is dented.
Uh-oh. Bosco? Omar?
What should I do? Continue.
Yes. Do you see the receptionist line there? I'm having trouble highlighting it because I played with this. Refresh it. Right here. Uh-oh. Looks like he lost the signal. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry, just saw that. Okay, so I'll take that. Well, you'll have to wait your turn.
Well, how long do you think it'll be?
Any minute now.
Hey.
All right. Great job. Especially given our technical difficulties. The show must go on. All right. Very nice. We're going to go through now. Actually, first, I'll take questions before we address some of the special pronunciation. Are there any questions on the vocabulary or the jokes?
What's predicament room?
Yeah, that's the only one I was thinking we might need some explanation. This is kind of I would call this a dad joke. So they're in the emergency room, that part of the hospital. A predicament is another word for a situation or like a minor problem. So he's making it kind of a dumb joke about, look, he says it's kind of an emergency. Well, I guess you know that, or we would be in the predicament room. If it wasn't an emergency, we wouldn't be in the emergency room. We'd be in the minor problems room.
I think he makes sarcasm about the situation, right?
Yeah. It's a little bit of a sarcastic joke.
Okay.
Sorry, predicament room is a room to observe to the ills, the person, or no?
Good question. This is not a real thing.
Ah, okay.
So it would be like a small problems room or something, but it's not real. Doesn't exist.
Okay.
Great question. Any other questions? Okay. All right, let's look at some of the pronunciation. So Ross's first line is pretty simple, but get him, in quick spoken English, the H kind of disappears, and the T almost sounds like a D, and they join together, and it sounds like get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. So that's the tip for that one, get 'em. Try to just delete that H. It's such a weak sound, it kind of falls away. So get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Not laughing now, are you, pal? Chandler's line. See, buddy, that's all you need. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks. This one I would just say, be sure to reduce of. It would probably sound like bunch of toothless guys. Pass it. That's pretty straightforward. He's open. For this line, all, that can be just everyone in the scene, even the receptionist, even though she's not there. But whoever thinks to say it, shoot. Chandler's next line is pretty straightforward. It sounded good. Chandler's line here, you said well. This is very, very common. So anytime that you want to say, excuse me, you can shorten it to, excuse me. Right? And that's just because of stress. The E falls away. So it sounds like, excuse me. For the receptionist, I guess let's just shorten this to. Preposition doesn't get pronounced fully. So it says to call this number if you're not completely satisfied with this candy bar. Well, I'm not completely satisfied. And she's pretty angry, so her intonation is going to be pretty low. Low but loud. Chandler's next line. We've already see some standard reductions. I don't think we'll change anything there. For the receptionist here, these two words, hold on. When said quickly, the word break is going to shift and it's going to sound more like hold on, hold on, hold on. So let's try that. Ross's line. Now this one, this is where his nose is broken. So whoever is playing this line, if you want to hold your nose while you are talking, you can get bonus points. That is not traditional pronunciation, but it's fun. And I think that's really it for pronunciation things to address. Actually, here, Joey's line. How long do you think? This part is going to be reduced quite a bit. Do you think will sound like do you think? Do you think? And even do you think? Do you think it'll be? This contraction sounds like it'll. It's a difficult L to make. The L comes kind of from the back. It'll. How long do you think it'll be? All right, everyone. Let's see. We've lost one person from each group, so I'm going to take on Joey's role. Yeah. Joey was missing from group 1. Group 2 will see what we'll do. All right, group 1, are you ready?
Can I ask one more question before?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Question.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. So the Chandler said like a bunch of toothless guy. So why did he say like toothless guy? The guy there's no tooth?
Yes, a bunch of guys with no teeth. Yep, that's exactly what he meant by that. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks, kind of making fun of the athletes.
Stephanie, I have 2 questions. Paul, the first line, Ross.
Oh, pal, yes. It means friend, here used sarcastically.
Okay. The other question, kind of an emergency. Can I say kinda,
Yeah. Yes, right here. So kind of, we often do reduce. You can absolutely say kinda. It's kinda an emergency.
Kinda an emergency.
Yeah, and since we have an there, those are gonna blend, and that's really gonna sound like kinda an emergency. Kinda an emergency. Great questions. Excellent questions, Hogan and Anna. Are there any other questions? All right, so let's try it out. Group 1. I'll be your Joey. Let's get ready. Lights, camera, action.
Gadam, gadam, gadam. Yes, not lousing, no, Arya pal.
See, buddy, that's all you need. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks.
Pass it, pass it.
He's open. Shoot. Hey, look, we're on that TV thing. Excuse me.
It says to call this number if you are not completely satisfied with this candy bar. Well, I'm not completely satisfied.
Listen, it's kind of an emergency. Well, I guess you know that. Or would be in a predicament room.
Hold on. Fill this out. Sit over there.
Hey, look, I don't want to make any trouble. Okay, but I'm in a lot of pain. Here, my face is dented.
Well, you will have to wait your turn.
Well, how long do you think it'll be?
Any minute now.
Hey, hey.
And cut. Very nice. Team 1. Excellent. Definitely sound improved pronunciation on that second round. It sounded good. All right. Any questions or comments? All right. Group 2, get ready. You're up, but let me ask Jose. Jose, would you rather be the receptionist? Or do you want to stick with Joey? I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Receptionist.
Okay, great.
I
Because
don't have
that's
any problem about read the receptionist.
wonderful, wonderful. So I will be Joey then again. All right, group 2. Everybody ready? Lights, camera, action.
Get him, get him, get him, get. Yes, not laughing now, are you, pal?
See, buddy, that's all you need. A bunch of toothless guys hitting each other with sticks.
Pass it, pass it.
He's open.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Hey, look, we are on TV thing. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Jose.
Okay. It says it says call this number if you are not completely satisfied with this candy bar. Well, I'm not completely satisfied.
Listen, it's kind of an emergency. Well, I guess you know that, or we'd be in predicament room.
Hold on. Fill this out. Sit over there.
Look, I don't want to make any trouble, okay? But I'm in a lot of pain here, alright? My face is dented.
Well, you'll have to wait your turn.
Well, how long do you think it'll be?
Any minute now.
Hey.
All right, very nice. Cut. Excellent. Very good. Group 2. Excellent. Any questions or comments?
I think the Oscar goes to Gregor.
Yeah, that was quite some acting there. Very nice. All right, I like this. I think we have a good group here. This is a 3-part scene. So we're actually going to continue with the same scene. Let me look. Yeah, Joey has a little bit more. The receptionist really isn't so much here. So, well, let's watch first, and then we'll probably stick with the same parts, actually. Except if you were the receptionist before, you'll be Joey now. Does that make sense? So Adela and Greg, you're going to be Ross again. Anna and Hogan, you two are Chandler again. And Efe and Jose, you will be Joey. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's watch first, and then we'll do our dry read. So go back to the YouTube app. Open that up. And I'll get the video in. Here we go. All right. Funny scene, in my opinion. Um, so let's see. We'll do the dry read, and then we'll take questions. Explain any jokes, any vocabulary. Then we'll go on to the pronunciation. So pretty funny, pretty revealing. Group 2, I'm going to have you go first. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Look,
go ahead.
we've been here for over an hour, and a lot of people.
Oh, sorry, Anna, sorry. I was going to have Group 2 go first this time, just to share the joy of having to go first. Sorry about that. So Group 2, Greg, you're Ross. Hogan, you're Chandler. Jose, you're Joey. Lights, camera, action.
Excuse me, look, we've been here for over an hour, and a lot of people less sick than my friend have gone in. I mean, that guy with the toe thing, who's he sleeping with? Oh, come on, Dora, don't be mad. I know we both said something we didn't mean, but that doesn't mean we still don't love each other. You know, I feel like I've lost her. Bah.
Greg.
Sorry, I thought that was group 1. I remember the moonlight coming through the window, and her face had the most incredible glow.
Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. You did this part. Could I get some painkiller over here, please?
He's right, enough already. What is the big deal about today? So, you sleep with her for the first time. So what? You sleep with her for 7 years after that.
Look, it's just a little more complicated.
Well, what is it? What she left you? That she likes woman? That she left you for another woman like that likes woman?
Little louder, okay? I think there is a man on the 12th floor in a coma that didn't quite hear you.
Then what?
My first time with Carl was...
What?
It was my first time.
With Carol?
Joey, don't forget O. Okay, Chandler.
So, in your whole life, you've only been with one. Oh.
Well, boy, okay, was a big mistake. There was a whole bunch of stuff we could be done tonight.
Great, and cut. Excellent. Very funny, very, very good dry read. First one through. I should have just kept the group order the same, but anyhow, group 1, your turn. Read through once, and then we'll take questions, talk about pronunciation, and perform. So let's get ready. Group 1, lights, camera, action.
Excuse me, Lucky, we've been here for over an hour, and a lot of people less sick than my friends have gone in. I mean, that guy with the toe thing? Who's he sleeping with? Oh, come on, Dora. Don't be mad. I know we both said some things we didn't mean, but that doesn't mean that we still don't love each other. You know, I feel I've lost her. Bah!
I remember the moonlight coming through the window, and her face had the most incredible glow.
Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. You did this part. Could I get some painkillers over here, please?
He's right. Enough already. What is the big deal about today? So you slept with her for the first time. So what? You slept with her for 7 years after that.
Look, it's just a little more complicated.
Well, what is it? That she left too? That she likes women? That she left too for another woman that she likes women?
Like louder, okay. I think there's a man on the 12th floor in a coma that didn't quite hear you.
Then what?
My first time with Carol was...
What?
it was my first time.
With Carol? Oh.
So, in your whole life, you've only been with one? Oh.
Oh boy. Okay, was a big mistake. There was a whole bunch of stuff we could have done tonight.
All right, and cut. Very good, very good. Excellent. All right, so we've read all the parts. We've seen the scene. So any questions? All right. Yeah, pretty clear, I guess. This jokes are pretty straightforward in this clip.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
When Chandler says that in the first sentence, can you go up, please? Okay. Chandler says that, oh, come on, Dora, don't be mad. What is that statement? I mean, is it a reference from a movie or something?
I'm not sure. It could be.
Okay.
I don't know movies well enough to know if it is.
Okay.
So it does seem like he goes into this bit about like a love movie or a love scene or a breakup scene from a movie. I don't know if it's a real movie or if it's just a mock.
So it's not a popular reference, I guess.
Not that I'm aware of. Not so popular that I would know it.
Okay.
But it could be a less popular reference. Does anyone else know? Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's just making fun of love movies or breakup type movies. Good question. It's kind of messing with her. A very rude receptionist. All right, let's see. Any other questions? All right, we're going to go through a couple things. So Chandler has a pretty big speaking part here. A lot of the reductions are already there as contractions. But I would reduce lot of. It's probably going to sound like lotta. A lot of people. So that's one change we can make. I think the rest are pretty well represented with contractions. For Ross here, he's speaking pretty slowly, so all of these will be pronounced pretty well. Just not and. We wouldn't pronounce that clearly. And will sound like N in her face. For Chandler, I want to talk about intonation in this line. Right here, he's pretending to be compassionate, sympathetic. Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. And then he's getting annoyed. And finally, he's expressing his frustration. So his intonation gets very loud, kind of suddenly. And so, could I get some painkillers over here? Let's really just kind of stress that. Could I get some painkillers over here, please? Let's see. Joey's next line. He's right. Enough already. Okay, so that's going to have kind of a special intonation as well. He's right. Enough already. That tone kind of expresses how tired we are of hearing about it. What's the big deal about today? This should be contracted, so let's do that. What's the big deal about today? So you slept with her for the first time. So what? You slept with her for 7 years after that. Pretty straightforward. I guess just with the word for, we don't pronounce the vowel well. It just sounds like fur, fur, fur. Let's see. Chandler's next line. I don't think we need to make any changes there. He's asking questions and he's a little frustrated, so he's not reducing much. This is sarcastic, so this is said in more flat tones than usual. So, in other words, our intonation won't go as high and as low as it normally would. And we might stress coma. Might put some special emphasis on coma and 12th. Nice job mumbling. I like how both Rosses did the mumbling. Sounded good. And then Joey, what? It was my first time. Carol? Oh. So in your whole life, you've only been with one? Oh. I guess just with this, your, we don't say your, we say your whole life. And then Joey's last line, there was a whole bunch of stuff. Just like in the last clip, bunch of, just like kind of, it's going to sound more like bunch of, kinda, bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. All right, any questions on those small changes?
Just a simple question, because one says, it was my first time, or it is my first time. There will be here, I think there should be a reduction. First time.
I actually think, I'm not sure why these are bold. I think that was from the script itself. But yeah, these will blend together, right? The T's will kind of become one T, and it'll sound like first time. Let's see. It was my first time. Both will receive stress.
Yeah, and that's the problem, because sometimes it's just first time, and in this case, if he want to just more emphasize, it could say, it was my first time.
Yeah, I think both of them are going to receive stress. They would naturally anyway, but I think there is extra stress because he is putting special emphasis. It was my first time.
So I should introduce it.
Let me try say it once myself. It was my first time. I think you still might reduce the T a little. It was my first time. Actually, yeah, I want you to ignore that T.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do it.
Good question. All right, let's give it a try. Group 2, you're going first again. So, lights. That's Gregory, Hogan, Jose. Ready? Lights, camera, action.
Excuse me. Look, we've been here for over an hour, and a lot of people less sick than my friend have gone in. I mean, That guy with the toe thing? Who's he sleeping with? Oh, come on, Dora. Don't be mad. I know we both said something we didn't mean, but that doesn't mean we still don't love each other. You know, I feel like I've lost her. Bah!
I remember the moonlight coming through the window, and her face had the most incredible glow.
Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. You did this part. Could I get some painkillers over here, please?
He's right. Enough already. What's the big deal about today? So you sleep with her for the first time. So what? You sleep with her for 7 years after that.
Look, it's just a little more complicated.
Well, what? What? What is it? That she left you? That she likes women? That she left you for another woman that like women?
Little louder, okay? I think there's a man on the 12th floor in a coma that didn't quite hear you.
Then what?
My first time with Carol was,
What?
It was my first time.
With Carol? Oh,
So, in your whole life, you've only been with one. Oh.
boy, hockey was a big mistake. There was a whole bunch of stuff we could have done tonight.
And scene. Excellent. Very good. Very nice. All three of you sounded really good. The reduction sounded good. Especially where was it? That first one, that whole lot of people. Nice work on that one, Hogan. And Greg, nice work as Ross throughout with between the mumbling and the shyness and the sarcasm here. Very great work. It's going to be a tough act to follow, but group one, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's get back to the top. Lights, camera, action.
Excuse me. Look, we've been here for over an hour, and a lot of people less sick than my friends have gone in. I mean, that guy with the toe thing? Who is he sleeping with? Oh, come on, Dora. Don't be mad. I know we both said some things we didn't mean, but that doesn't mean we still don't love each other. No? I feel like I thought was your... Bah!
I remember the moonlight coming through the window, and her face had the most incredible glow.
Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. You did this part. Could I get some painkillers over here, please?
He's right. Enough already. What's the big deal about today? So you slept with her for a first time. So what? You slept with her for 7 years after that.
Look, it's just a little more complicated.
Well, what? What is it? That she left you? That she likes women? That she left you for another woman that likes women?
A little louder, okay. I think there is a man on the 12th floor in a coma that didn't quite hear you.
Then what?
My first time with Carol was.
What?
It was my first time.
With Carol? Oh.
So, in your whole life, you've been only with one? Oh.
Whoa, boy. Okay, it was a big mistake. There was a whole bunch of stuff we could have done tonight.
And scene. Excellent. Group one. Very nice. Excellent. It's just so much fun for me to listen to. And I really do hear a big difference between that dry read and our final. So very nice, good delivery. I guess I don't have any more comments. Sounded good. I wish we could. There is a third part to this. Ross goes to the hospital. But it looks like we are out of time. We might save. Nah. I think we'll leave that there. Does anyone have any comments about our 2 scenes today, or any final questions?
No.
All right. I'm going to stop there then. I hope you had some fun and some good practice pronouncing things. Every time I do this class, it's a little different. I've only done 4 classes now, so I'm playing around with different ways to do it. And each time I do it, it'll be the next episode. So it'll be a new scene, different characters, different parts. So if you enjoyed it, please join us next time. I don't have any scheduled right now, but within the next couple days, I will schedule a few more classes. You all did wonderful. Thank you for participating. Thank you for everything, and I hope to see you in the next class.
See you later. It was a great class.
Bye-bye, everyone.
My favorite. Thank you, Stephanie.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Nice work.